Mackey Motors in Lake City is the place to find new and certified used vehicles, along with a knowledgeable and helpful sales staff. Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City.
And we want to welcome you back here to Kick 106.7 and the Gatorade broadcast booth, and of course, the Mackey Motors post-game show. Joining me now, one of three interviews we have here tonight, it is Kenna Meyer. Man, Kenna, what an amazing game here for you girls tonight. Got off to a little bit of a slow start in set one, but man, came back set 2, 3, and 4 and really swung well. Talk to me just about what you saw from Emmitsburg here tonight.
I saw some of their really hard hits, and we just had to adjust our block, and I thought that was what they really brought, and some of their harder serves.
Talk to me just about what they were trying to do offensively, because I thought you guys had blocked defensively very well, but there was times they got it in front of the block or to the side of the block, and they were kind of playing around it fairly well throughout the contest.
I thought they were just finding like open seams and just trying to hit those angles, and I think they did that really well.
Talk to me about set one. They had won 25-17. Maybe not the start you wanted to get off to, but you really get back in sets 2 and in sets 3, and it all kind of started with you and those 3 back-to-back-to-back ace serves. Talk to me just about those ace serves and how you were kind of approaching them.
I just trying to find open court, and that's what I feel like I found. I don't know.
I do think you have probably one of the most unique serves. You went from like the right side, left side where you were running at it. Just talk to me how you developed that serve.
I just realized that my standing serve wasn't really getting the spot, so I had to find a way, and jump serving allows me to do it easier.
And obviously you got that whole team going, 25-21 East. Emmitsburg was kind of staying in that game. So from those second and third sets, what were they kind of doing offensively and defensively?
I just feel like they really found the open seams, and we just had to talk through it and come out ahead.
I do feel like obviously you swung the ball here tonight very well. 16 unofficially that I have you here tonight. Obviously that's a huge number for you. So what were you seeing on their defense? What kind of holes were you seeing in their defense to be able to swing that well?
They had a really short setter that would play front row. So I had to just kind of like hit over her or find those angles if they weren't getting there on time. I thought that was what I was looking for.
And obviously you were very successful here tonight. Again, 16 unofficial tonight. You come up, you get Southeast Valley coming up here soon. You probably haven't seen Southeast Valley quite yet, but thoughts on them and what you might want to look to do better in that next game?
I think that we need to get our serves in better places and just closing the holes and finding what fits best for our defense.
Absolutely. Well, Kenna, again, congratulations. Big win tonight, and good luck against Southeast Valley.
Thank you.
Absolutely. We'll switch the mics over to Jen Aschinger. Of course, a crazy amount of stuff we have to switch over, but Jen, again, congratulations. Big win over an Emmitsburg team. Kind of get a little bit ahead of them in the Twin Lakes Conference. Talk about this game here tonight. What did you see from Emmitsburg?
Well, they were hitting, when I was out there, they were hitting like the corner, and I had to adjust to that multiple times. And I think when they adjusted, we adjusted too.
Talk a little bit about you. I mean, obviously you were setting a little bit here tonight. You were kind of setting the pace for this team. What was sort of the idea? What were you trying to set to, or where were you trying to set to get past their defense?
Yeah, actually, I feel like I was in the back row a lot, and Mary was setting, but I just had to get the pass there for her.
Talk to me just about what Emmitsburg was trying to take away from you guys defensively. They were swinging a little bit well too, especially towards the end. They were kind of getting on the roll there too. So what were some things they were trying to take away from you defensively?
Just our kills and stopping our momentum.
Talk to me about the development of this team this season. Now you're at a 13-13 mark. What has the development of this team been like? And do you feel like at this point you guys are kind of getting ready for that playoff run?
Yes, I think we're just going to go up from here.
Talk to me just about some of the things you want to see improved before you get to Southeast Valley here this next time.
I'm just cleaning up our defense overall.
Absolutely. Well, Jen, Southeast Valley, any thoughts on them? I know you've played them multiple times in the past. What's sort of the next push, or what's the next thing you want to see improved to this team to kind of get to that next level?
Well, I need to work on my setting, definitely, but I think we could just improve just cleaning up.
Just some of those smaller things,
yeah.
Communication, of course.
Well, communication, definitely.
Absolutely. Well, Jen, again, congratulations on this big win tonight, and good luck against Southeast Valley coming up later on next week.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Jen Aschinger again joining us here on this Mackey Motors post-game show. We'll switch around the microphones. Hopefully they don't get too tangled up in the process. We'll move over all of our things. There we go. And joining us here on the Mackey Motors post-game show, a happy Brenda Olerich. Coach, again, congratulations. Big win over Emmitsburg. I thought they challenged your team very well, especially offensively. Just talk to me about what you saw from this Emmitsburg team.
It was a little bit not normal from what we've normally seen, and I guess we're not used to seeing them come out hitting as much as they did, but it took us a little time to adjust. That's something we have been working on this year, is just trying to be able to adjust to the other teams and get a good flow going for ourselves. And the girls, they really did. They talked with each other, they communicated well in the court, and so it worked out really good for us.
Talk to me just about some of those changes you made, because obviously they win set 1 25-17. I thought you did adjust well in set 2, but what were some of those things you were seeing from your team that you just needed a little bit of adjusting on?
For most part, the girls, they know what to do. They just need that reminder. So, you go into the huddle and you say, talk about those fundamentals. What do you need to do to fix this? I guess our thing is usually we'll tell them sometimes, but sometimes it's just asking them. And they'll be really quick to answer. They know it, but they've just got to get their body trained to do it.
I think the biggest thing, too, was these girls never gave up on volleys. I mean, there was a lot of overpasses that Emmetsburg had, and I thought your front row did a nice job of responding to those.
They did. They were ready to dig, and it was nice to see them, thinking I'm not just here to hit. I'm here to dig stuff up and get it set up, so it was good to see.
Talk to me about Kenna Meyer. Man, what a game for her tonight. Just 16 unofficially I have her tonight. 6 or 7 aces for her. She really got sets 2 and 3 going. Talk to me just about her development and what she did here in this game tonight.
We always saw something from her as a freshman. When she came in, you could just tell there was something about her. She's got good court awareness. She's very coachable. It's just getting her to progress. And this year, she has just broken out of her shell. She's willing to try anything. She's trying everything on the court. And it's really good to see. And I hope the girls really learn that it's okay to do that. They need to just go for it sometimes.
So now you get up to a 12-12 mark. You're coming up to like the final last games here of the regular season. Talk to me just about the development of this team this year compared to maybe last year. I know some people might make some comparisons there, but what does this team bring to the table when you're coming into the postseason here soon?
I guess I would say that they have a really good deep bench. Some nights if you're not on, you don't hesitate to put somebody else in who's maybe having a good night. So it's really nice to know that you've got that there. Some years it's not there, so you have to deal with what you have on the court. But this year, I can go and say, you know what, you need to go out and do this position, and they're happy for each other. They know it's for team.
And that must feel very nice, because I saw a lot of rotations from your girls tonight, a lot of girls who are just kind of going in where they were needed, and that must feel great for a coach.
Yes, it is wonderful knowing that they're there for a team and it's not an individual.
And obviously, the next game for your girls is going to be Southeast Valley. What do you know about that team, and what are some things you're going to look to clean up before that time?
We take one day at a time. We'll go check and see what their stats look like, talk about what we need to do to fix ourselves, and that's what we've been concentrating on this year, is what do we need to do for just ourselves.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, congratulations on this win tonight, and good luck against Southeast Valley coming up next week.
Thank you.